We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Marte off for second. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Marte on at first, nobody out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a ball, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Rosario is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Pitch on the way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Pops this one up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now with the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. One and 2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit out toward second. And that's through for a hit. To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got. Next up from New York, Robinson Cano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder, David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw in time and the side is retired. Into the box, Carson Kelly, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Henniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And the pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Pitch inside, the throw. He's right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Count still at 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So here's Eduardo Escobar as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it. He's got it one away. Next for the Mets, Victor Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Gallen is calling for it, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Skied into very shallow right. McNeil is under it. Makes the play, one away. Digging in, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And quickly there are two away. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting,
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas, a base hit in his first trip. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Here's Starling Marte. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lifted in the air out to right. Henniger is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gall's in pursuit, and this will find its way to the 335 sign. Marte is on his way home. The relay, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Again, a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Rosario calls for it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle inning.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Left side, but well foul. Here's another 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Walker. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Arnold.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. One down. Digging in now, Carson Kelly. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third. So now to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So digging in now, Victor Reyes. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Now that's popped up. Walker in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Ahmed into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. 1 gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in now, David Peralta. Lined into right, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
To the plate now, Christian Walker, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Alonso will range over to make. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Robinson Cano.
Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. throw gets him 2 down. Now to the plate, David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Carson Kelly, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball back in.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Digging in, J.D. Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Marte. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ahmed stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Kelly. And not in time as the run scores. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Ready to take his hacks again, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
I'm out.
And he'll step off and try and reset. From the stretch. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he'll step off and try again. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Dahl is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's a Diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Hector Rondon is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Mets. Number 2, Dominic.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The D-backs get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Zach Gallen pitches well enough to get the W. Marcus Stroman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.